Wow, could they really just not make it any more obvious that Kutori is probably going to end up dead before this series is done? Because there's just so many flags that was just put on Kutori that she has to have a broken back. Like, there's just no way she should be able to walk with all those flags that were placed on top of her. He proposed. William proposed to Kutori. That is an automatic death sentence in a series. It is. But it's not just that. When you think about what the series has been about, how it's been building up Kutori losing her memories and all of that, and how she will no longer be herself, it's basically saying, like, she is going to die. She may not lose her body, like, her body will still be there, maybe the new personality will come out, but the original Kutori, she will die, she will disappear, and they're really just making it very obvious, like, that will definitely happen, because at this point, honestly, the most unexpected thing would be if she actually survives, because really, at this moment, I'm just waiting for her to kill over or something, or to completely lose memories of everything that she has done in her life. I'm just waiting for that moment, because when he proposed to her, I'm like, Gigi, you dead. Like, you dead as hell. Like, you dead. Like, he straight up just proposed, which is like, bro, this is a light novel series, number one. Like, we gotta remember, at the end of the day, this is a light novel series, and usually in a light novel series, unless it's reaching that conclusion, like that ending of the series, normally you don't have that, you know, actual confirmation of the couples being together. Usually there has to be some conflict that separates them or whatever to kind of extend the series a little bit. And I know the series isn't completely wrapped around the romance aspect, but it is a crucial part of it, and we cannot deny that. And so, with the proposal to what the series is, for instance, being a light novel and just so much mystery out there to what has caused everything, I highly doubt that we are even close to the end. So, most likely, Kutori, she dead. She dead. She gonna lose everything. Like, yeah, all I sense is tragedy before this series ends. And that kind of has me worried a bit, because when I think about it, this series is about to end soon, if it's not getting like 20-something episodes. So that means in a couple weeks, it's over. It's done. The series is wrapping up. And we might get a season 2, we might not. I don't know how well this series is doing in Japan. I don't know if it's selling well or not. Regardless, though, if it is wrapping up in a couple of weeks, all I could see is either Kutori, unexpectedly, she survives, which at this moment, I don't really know. But, I mean, if she does, in fact, die, that's quite the cliffhanger to leave us on and probably never give us a season 2. That's kind of fucked up when you think about it. But, anyways, getting off of that, let's think about everything else that happened this episode. Number one, there was a big revelation with this episode, and the fact of that is that humanity wasn't just the reason why the world fell, but actually they are the reason why the world continuously is in chaos. They are the monsters. They are the beast that rose up and attacked everyone and continues to attack everyone to this day. So, basically, to make a long plotline short, humanity was experimenting like normal in other series you read or watch or whatever. They were experimenting, they made a biological weapon, it went wrong somehow, or maybe it went right, I don't know, but basically a biological weapon happened, humanity was turned into these beasts, and then the entire surface world was completely wiped off the face of the map, like it was just destroyed. So that's what happened. So basically the main enemies of this series is humanity, but at the same time though, we don't know exactly what caused humanity to turn into what they are now. I mean, for all we know, it could be another creature or another race that has done this to humanity, or humanity did it. I mean, we don't really know at this moment exactly what happened. There needs to be more details. However, we do now know who the main threat is, or who the main enemy is, and now we know it is humanity, which is probably something very shocking to William. You gotta think about it, okay? This entire time he has been fighting, when he was like 500 years ago, he was fighting his own kind. He was killing his own kind. He was unaware of this, and he was killing other humans that were experimented on or turned into this, and he was completely unaware, and now he realizes the truth. You gotta realize, it's kind of like his entire perspective of the world just came crashing down. It wasn't just the fact that humanity was being blamed, but they really were a part of it. They were the major enemy of all the races that are still living. So that is a really cool revelation, but they really laid it on thick in this episode. I mean, mean, towards the beginning, like, if you didn't already figure out, like, you know, the demons or, you know, these beasts were humanity, then they really made sure you knew by the end of the episode, because they just point blank just outright said it, and William was like, holy crap, and he had a breakdown moment, and he proposed to, you know, Kutori. So, yeah, I mean, overall, the episode, it was a good episode. I mean, it had a lot of details and revelations in it. It had some good characterization for Kutori, and also showing how she's trying to keep a sense of herself as she carries throughout the day. I mean, majority of the episode is her trying to just bypass the time and do something. She wants to help out by cleaning or whatever, and she's just trying to hold on to whatever she has left of her own memories, her mind. And we even see a scene when she goes to sleep of probably her, like her previous self, her previous life, before she passed on and died. And basically what I think this is, you know, letting us know is that she's reaching that point to where she's probably not going to be able to come back. And I could sense it probably happening sometime next week's episode or the episode after that. It's going to be one or the other, because we are reaching to that point to where we're at the conclusion of the series. So it's just bound to happen anytime now. And also with, you know, the weapon, the Doug weapon being found and all that, now he has it, I'm going to assume that basically things are going to go very wrong because of the monster being underground, which is probably going to attack all of them in next week's episode. So yeah. Anyways, though, it was a good episode. Great music, as always. Highly underrated music, by the way. I mean, I wish the music was a little bit louder just because of how much I love it. But overall, decent episode. Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments below. How did you feel about everything that happened? How do you feel about Kutori and her, you know, being confessed to? Do you think she's dead? Do you think she'll make it out of this? Or do you think she'll be fine and everything will be a-okay? Please be honest in the comments below. And I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.